I still don't think we're going to have a bad week, and obviously if we can get some good, ranked as great this year as previous, but
Overuse.
there, 70k in the bank, 22 trades remaining after this week. I think it's great news for us, and I think we're going to be able to make a big push through the buy period there and set ourselves up overall, and obviously put ourselves in a good position in the head-to-head scheme as well. So I still don't think we're going to have a bad week, and obviously if we can get some good scores through we'd probably take a third, to be honest with you, move on from Payne Haas. So this is very situational, and I'm trying to decide long into Thursday, and still haven't decided by sort of this time on a Thursday, but I have decided to move on from Payne Haas. So this is very situational, and it makes my team this week look absolutely incredible. You look at it now and you go, yeah, I agree, Jamie. Let's go through it as we are. So Payne Haas comes out. The reason I'm doing this is because each week I've been trying to get Jack Bird into my team and I can't do it. He's so expensive now at 688, but he's just so important in that in that centre position. That he does miss 4 over the next sort of 10 games or so, and potentially limited minutes. It was the week where I can try and push back up the rankings and really make a push. Yes, there's some risk involved, and I completely agree with that, and I would like to hold him. Obviously, being the best mid, he'll come back next week and bust out an 80 or so. If you can get, really the theory is here, if you can get, I've brought in DeBellin for it, let's just say that, and that makes me 280k. Which is great, but if DeBellin can hit a 52, let's just say it's a 52 average from here on out, he does make some cash, that's a win. He plays 13, a little bit in 13, which is good. Obviously, if you were able to get a 12 or 13 on the park and hold, sort of my justification is that I was likely going to hold Haas, but this extra game off just pushes me over the edge to be able to make the 3 trades that I want to make. Otherwise, I wasn't going to be able to get Bird, and I may have been able to get Brandon Smith, as well as other men that I ended up bringing in, but yeah, it's just a very interesting one here. What we've decided. What that does leave me with is next week with Miller out, I will have to bring in a wing fullback, a big tough opponent for the Sharks. Guys like Tavita Tola are also on my radar, so potentially and hopefully later, like close to round 13, probably bring in Tola for Murray, and that would make some cash for me. But yeah, so the option is either just keep Alamotti and have him as a sort of a better option as a potential looping guy this week, because I have the aura I can loop with, or for that week, Manu could come up at a few 40s. Getting a good look at Buller, getting a good look at Drinkwater is going to be helpful. So guys, money at the moment, they're all going to be worthy scorers in Brown, Lemuelu and Bird, Miller, Manu, Tedesco, Brandon Smith, DeBellin, Johnson, and Isaiah Katoa looping Alamotti, only missing out on Miller next week. I could then the bank hopefully means that if Drinky doesn't go too crazy, then he's about that 500k, and I have a deal that I think it's around 9. I should really make ranks this week, given that I am trading out Haas and I don't have Harry Grant, the bike now. I bring in DeBellin early, and he's going to be my cover for 13 and 14, which is good. Murray will come out in 13, I'd say, for me, which will work out well. I've got plenty of cover in the halves. Edge cover is going to be better as well. Obviously, Ford can lay down in the edges if I need to in round 13, and we'll look to be Toller and those guys as well. McInnes might move on. The centres, we're getting stronger. So Alamotti, Lemuelu, Bird, you have Manu, who move up and down as well. Obviously, round 13, not ideal yet, but hopefully next week with the Drinky, we can improve our wing fullbacks and get to a better position there in terms of cover as well. Murdoch Priscilla, the best cash cow in the land, is making money. Talau is the only one in my team that's an obvious stud at 220k. Alamotti is kind of is upholding his cash, rises and falls now. And really the rest of the guys are doing a job. So 12.55, I think the team value is. We're set up pretty well. Let me know your thoughts on these trades and if you would do that yourself. As I said, it's very circumstantial as to the trades that you need to make, and for me, I just wasn't going to be able to get to the players that I want to. Even being able to go Katoa straight to DeBellin wasn't going to be able to happen. It would have had to have been a double trade, and the likely 2 trades would have been the Oro, who I don't want to trade, and Katoa to DeBellin and Smith. And it's probably all I would have been able to do. Potentially, actually, I probably could have gone for Smith and just, I think maybe it would have been very close, 590, 590. Maybe not. I actually don't think I would have been able to go Burton Smith, which would have been the ideal play. So I can't even do that. And I do leave some bank for next week. And then Haas is out, who was obviously going to miss 13, 16, 19. So I'll be able to get better through the bye period on those weeks, obviously. But I won't be having Haas through the other games, which if he plays big minutes in Origin, will he play 45 to 50? Like, if he does that when he plays for Broncos, he'll still score well, right? So I don't think that matters too much. But yeah, that's where the squad's at the moment. Let me know your general thoughts on what you would be doing in my team. I obviously asked for trade help last week, and a few people reached out. Thank you to that. I'd like some more, though, if I do ask. I try to help you guys out a lot, but sometimes I need one too. So, not perfect, obviously. I'm ranked just under 800 at the moment. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for being here for this condensed week. And if you've watched all the videos, let me know in the comments. And if you watched all the way to the end, please let me know in the comments. I want to give you a big thank you for that. I really appreciate it. See you guys. Have a good week. It's round 9. We've got 7 teams to go through. We've got 3 big questions, covering a lot of players and what to do heading into the buys. So, hope you enjoy this one. We got a team here.